As the teams docked out for race day 4 of the Louis Vuitton regatta in La Maddalena, it was a case of the two biggest names in international sailing fighting for their first win, having been handed defeats in both their previous encounters. BMW Oracle Racing arrived in Italy off the back of their historic multi-hull win against Alinghi in the America's Cup. But while they may have overcome the mighty Alinghi, they went down to newbies Aleph of France, who'd emerged as the early regatta giant killer, and then to Britain's Team Origin. Italy's Luna Rossa, with American Ed Baird helming and Brazilian Olympic legend Torben Grail calling tactics, had lost both their local derbies against Italian counterparts Azzurra and Mascalzone Latino. Luna Rossa were up against Russia's Synergy, who'd won their opening encounter against Jochen Schumann and Sebastian Collin all for one. Off the start line, American Ed Baird had the upper hand, or so it seemed. After a long drag race on starboard, Karol Jablonski and Rod Dawson did a good job aboard Synergy of hanging in to windward. But the real action came as the boats approached the top mark for the first time. Synergy had closed the game up and, coming in on starboard, sprung the trap. As give-way boat Luna Rossa was forced to dip and then tack to avoid the Russians, who turned the tables on the heavy-hitting Italian team. The top mark dust-up proved to be the clincher for Synergy, who maintained a comfortable lead around the course, taking their second win from 2 starts and handing Luna Rossa their 3rd straight loss.
You know, the crew did a good job, Rod Dawson and Johan Barne, they are calling, really good shots, picking the right side of the course, they interpreting the right shift, so we feel quite comfortable. And, the big key is as well, the crew, we can execute actually everything Rod asked us for, so we're just not limited on the crew maneuver, something like this. The crew is doing an excellent job, and we still have a long way to go, we know this, but we're happy with this win. Very important win for us.
Back to our end.
BMW Oracle Racing, like Luna Rossa before them, needed to get points on the board. They were up against an in-form Artemis, who matched aggressive pre-start tactics from Spittle, and coming off the line had the American team on the ropes. Oracle went immediately into attack mode, Spittle trying desperately to wriggle out of phase, but Artemis repelled the onslaught and led at the first turning mark by 7 seconds. The Americans did all they could to keep the game close, waiting for the moment to attack once more. Nothing between the teams as they rounded the halfway marks. Once again, it was a matter of surviving the upwind onslaught. Spittle and Kostecki keeping the heat on Artemis, while textbook covering tactics from Hutchinson and Kayard saw Artemis extending their lead on the final upwind leg. That would have brought a smile to the face of Artemis, the Hellenic goddess of the hunt who adorns the Swedish boat Spinnaker. 3 out of 3 for Terry Hutchinson, whereas BMW Oracle Racing was staring at 3-zip.
It's a very good win, and it was a great team race. I take my hats off to the Oracle guys. They kept the pressure on us, and it was a shifty race and lots of things happening, and good exercise all the way through our boat to respond to the pressure that they were applying. And we definitely have been talking about amongst ourselves as a team that we want to be comfortable in the 1 boat length lead, and I'd be lying to you if I said I felt completely comfortable, because they were chipping along, but Paul and Cameron and Kevin did a nice job tactically, and the guys, boat handling wise, just executed, so it was really good.
Well, obviously we're a little rusty. We've come from multi-hull sailing, so we need to just keep chipping away. Our goal here isn't to go out and win. It'd be great if we did, but we're here to learn and try and catch up to the other teams. We recognize that the other teams are, got a nice edge on us at the moment.
Another top team struggling to get points on the board are Britain's Team Origin, 1-3 down going into their match against All for One, the Franco-German alliance, 2-1 in credit. With so much at stake for the Brits, Ben Ainslie was in aggressive frame of mind, constantly attacking Seb Coll in the pre-start. Coll kept his cool though to lead off the line, but a predatory Ainslie had the power of the right, which as so often would prove to be decisive. As the boats headed into the top mark, Ainslie was in complete control, carting All for One way past the windward mark. Tactician Ian Percy bided his time until Origin had gauged away, directing Ainslie to turn sharply on a puff of wind for the Brits to leap away into an 80-metre lead. The move turned into a match winner for Team Origin. The lead grew to 150 metres, and while Jochen Schumann and Sebastian Coll refused to give up and whittled it back to 37 on the final run, in the end it was an emphatic victory for Ainslie, exactly what the doctor had ordered for the British squad.
Well, we actually think we're sailing pretty well. We've had a bit of bad luck at the beginning, catching a lobster pot and having a problem with one of the gyres where we got a big twist when we're in the lead. So a couple of unfortunate situations, and then one great race with Team New Zealand where we both fought for one side, we got it, and then it turned out to be the wrong side. That classic match racing frustration. But over the week, you know, the team are racing well. Ben's starting very well. So yeah, we're happy. We're very happy with our performance at the moment, if not our results.